Okay students, so in this video we will learn about the transportation in animals, means how the heart will pump the blood to all the organs and how it will receive the blood from all the organs. See here, if we want to see the location of heart, the heart is located between your lungs, in the middle of your chest, behind and slightly left of your sternum. Okay, it is located in the middle of the chest, behind the sternum bone. Okay, what is this? This is your sternum. Behind this sternum and slightly to the left, your heart is located. Okay, means we can say that heart is located here. So now here, this is just for extra information, okay, to understand what is valve. Valve, see here, it is a structure that regulates the flow of blood by opening and closing during the heartbeat. So see here, you all can see one structure, right? Here also one structure is there, here also and here also. So these valves, they are acting like a gate. When this, see here, this valve is open here and this valve is closed. When this gate, I will call valve as a gate, okay, so that you can easily understand. I will call valve as a gate. This is a valve, means this is a gate. This gate is closed now. It means when the gate is closed, the blood that is present here, it can't flow here, or else if the blood is present over here, it can't flow back to the right atrium. I hope you all understood. Means these valves are acting like a gate. Here one gate is there, here one gate is there, but this gate is open. Means whatever blood is present in this right ventricle, it can flow through this gate and it can come out of the pulmonary artery. I hope you all understood what is valve. Valve is nothing but it is a gate. When that gate will open, the blood will flow, and when the gate will close, the blood can't flow back. That's why we are having valves in the heart. Okay, there are 4 valves. Okay, no need of remembering their names, just understand that there are 4 valves. Here tricuspid valve is there, and here pulmonary valve is there, and here aortic valve is there, and here mitral valve is there. Just for understanding purpose, I explained this. No need of remembering the names of the valves, okay, because that you will learn in your higher classes. Now see here, before learning about the blood circulation, we will learn some terms here which are used in the blood circulation, like arteries, vein and capillaries. What are these arteries, veins and blood capillaries? See here, arteries will carry, see here, the red color wire like structures are there na, red colored blood vessels, they are nothing but arteries. Okay, red colored blood vessels are represented as arteries, and blue color blood vessels are also there, they are represented as what? Veins. So here you can see, here it is clear, these red colored blood vessels are your arteries, which will carry oxygenated blood, from heart to the all parts of your body, who will carry arteries. And here blue colored structures you can see, these are nothing but your veins. Okay, what these veins will do, these blue colored structures are there na, these are nothing but your veins. They will carry the deoxygenated blood from all the parts of your body to the heart. I hope you all understood this. What are capillaries now? Capillaries will supply the materials to the cells. Okay, what the capillaries will do? They will supply the materials to the cell arteries. They will supply the material to the cells, and here the arteries will split into thin fine tubules called as capillaries. Arteries means, I said, they are red colored blood vessels, okay, which are represented as red color. Okay, arteries are the blood vessels which are depicted as red color. Further, these arteries will again branch. Okay, they will again branch into different blood vessels, and they are called as what? Capillaries. Here you can see, this is an artery, right? Here, see here, it is branched again, and from here it is having again small branches. These are your capillaries. Where these capillaries are present? These capillaries are present in your, see here, in small intestine. What were there? In small intestine there were villi, right? These villi are having blood capillaries. What they are having? These villi are having blood capillaries. Similarly, in lungs, okay, in lungs alveoli are there, right? These alveoli are also having blood capillaries, where the arteries are further branched. Okay, where the arteries are further branched into small branches. These are the spots where your arteries, where your blood capillaries are present. I hope you all understood this also. So this was all the basic information that will help you to understand this animated video. Now we'll see how the blood is transported. Okay, means how the blood is circulated. First here, heart. Heart is a muscular organ where the heart is located. Heart is located just behind the breastbone, that is your sternum, and it is slightly left of that breastbone. Here you can see it is slightly left to the breastbone, and here the human heart will pump the blood throughout the body through the circulatory system, where it will supply the oxygen and nutrients to the tissue and removes the carbon dioxide and other wastes. Now the heart is having 4 chambers. 2 chambers are located in upper portion of the heart, and they are called as atria, which consist of right atrium and left atrium, and also the lower part consists of ventricles. They are right ventricle and left ventricle. See here, the right atrium will do, it will contract and it will create the pressure on the valve. When it will create the pressure on the valve will open. You can see here, the right atrium came, it contracted and it is creating a pressure on the valve and it opens, and again the blood will come and reaches the, and again the blood will come and reaches the right ventricle from the right auricle. Okay, now from right ventricle, what will happen? The right ventricle received that blood from the right atrium. Now it will pump into the lungs. Okay, now this right ventricle will be pumped into the lungs. Again this right ventricle will contract. Again iದೇನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, right ventricle ಈ ರೀತಿ ಮುದುಡಿದಾಗ pressure will be created there. Okay, when the pressure is created, another gate or valve which is present here, it will open. Now when that valve will open, this blood Okay, this blood which is deoxygenated, it will move from the right ventricle, okay, and it will reach the lungs. See how it will reach the lungs. From here it will come to the pulmonary artery, and from pulmonary artery it will reach the lungs. From lungs it will come to the alveoli. From alveoli it will receive the oxygen, and here you all can see oxygen will bind with the red blood cells. Oxygen molecules will bind with the red blood cells. ಅಂದರೆ ಆಕ್ಸಿಜನ್ ಮಾಲಿಕ್ಯೂಲ್ಸ್ ರೆಡ್ ಬ್ಲಡ್ ಸೆಲ್ಸ್ ಜೊತೆ ಬೈಂಡ್ ಆಗ್ತಾವೆ, ಸೇರ್ಕೋತಾವೆ. ಓಕೆ, then what will happen? The red blood cells which are carrying oxygen, again they will flow. Now the blood is oxygenated because the red blood cells and oxygen are already binded. Okay, now the left atrium will receive that oxygenated blood from the lungs, okay, and pumps into the left ventricle. See now the blood is oxygenated, right? The oxygenated blood is represented as red colored blood. See here, you can see the red colored blood has entered the left atrium. Now what will happen? This left atrium will again contract, ಮುದುಡುತ್ತೆ. ಲೆಫ್ಟ್ ಆಟ್ರಿಯಮ್ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ಮುದುಡುತ್ತೆ. ಅಗೇನ್ ದೇರ್ ಇಸ್ ಅ ಪ್ರೆಷರ್ ಆನ್ ಅವರ್ ಗೇಟ್ ಆರ್ ವಾಲ್ವ್. ಪ್ರೆಷರ್ ಹಾಕಿದಾಗ ದ್ಯಾಟ್ ಗೇಟ್ ವಿಲ್ ಓಪನ್ ಆರ್ ದ್ಯಾಟ್ ವಾಲ್ವ್ ವಿಲ್ ಓಪನ್, ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ದಿ ಆಕ್ಸಿಜನೇಟೆಡ್ ಬ್ಲಡ್ ವಿಲ್ ಕಮ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ರೀಚ್ ದಿ ಲೆಫ್ಟ್ ventricle. See how it will reach. Now pressure is created. Wait a second, you can see here. See, the blood entered the left atrium. Now this will contract. Left atrium will contract. ಮುದುಡುತ್ತೆ. ಯಾವ ರೀತಿ ಮುದುಡುತ್ತೆ, ಆಮೇಲೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಪ್ರೆಷರ್ ಹೇಗೆ ಕ್ರಿಯೇಟ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಹೌ ದ ಆಕ್ಸಿಜನೇಟೆಡ್ ಬ್ಲಡ್ ವಿಲ್ ಕಮ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ ಲೆಫ್ಟ್ ಆಟ್ರಿಯಮ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ವಿಲ್ ರೀಚ್ ದಿ left ventricle. See now, see it contracted, pressure created, and it reached the left ventricle. Okay, and the blood reached our left ventricle. Okay, ಲೆಫ್ಟ್ ಆಟ್ರಿಯಮ್ ಆಮೇಲೆ ಲೆಫ್ಟ್ ವೆಂಟ್ರಿಕಲ್ ನಡುವೆ ಒಂದು ಗೇಟ್ ಆರ್ ವಾಲ್ವ್ ಏನಿದೆಯಲ್ಲ, ಅದನ್ನು ನಾವು ಬೈಕಸ್ಪೆಡ್ ವಾಲ್ವ್ ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ. ನೋ ನೀಡ್ ಆಫ್ ರಿಮೆಂಬರಿಂಗ್ ದಿಸ್ ನೇಮ್ ಆಫ್ ವಾಲ್ವ್. ಓಕೆ, ನೌ ವಾಟ್ ವಿಲ್ ಹ್ಯಾಪನ್? The left ventricle will pump the oxygen rich blood to the rest of the body. Now what this left ventricle will do? It will pump the oxygen rich blood to the all parts of the body with the help of aorta. See here, this is aorta. With the help of aorta, the blood will reach to the all parts of the body. See, this is the heart, and here you can see white colored gates. Okay, gates means valves. Okay, white colored valves are there, and these are 4 chambers of your heart. Now see here, when the valve will open, when the gate will open, the blood will flow. These red colored plate like structures are nothing but your red blood cells, RBCs. Okay, when the white colored valve will open, the red color blood will come out. See, like this it will come. Why these valves are necessary? It will prevent the backflow of the blood. The right and left side of your heart is separated by a muscular valve or muscular gate called as septum. It will not allow the mixing. This septum will not allow mixing of oxygenated and deoxygenated blood. The heart pumps blood throughout the network of arteries and veins called as blood vessels. There are 4 types of blood vessels. In that, first blood vessel is vein. Okay, vein are the blood vessels. See, the blood is having 4 types of blood vessels. In that, first one is veins. Okay, veins are represented by the blue color, and what the veins will do, veins are the blood vessels that brings the blood to the heart. You can see here all blue colored veins are there. What they will do, they will bring the blood to the heart. V for veins, they are blue color. They will bring blood from different organs to the heart. Means they will collect blood from different organs and give it to the heart. And next comes our arteries, which are represented by red colored blood vessels. They will carry blood away from the heart to the other regions of the body. Means from the heart they will give the oxygenated blood to all the other organs of your body, and they are represented by red colored blood vessels. What is this aorta? Aorta is the longest blood vessel that will carry the oxygenated blood away from the left ventricle to the body. Okay, what is aorta? Aorta is the largest artery in the body. It carries the oxygenated blood away from the left ventricle to the body. Understood? Aorta is depicted by the red colored blood vessel. Here long red colored blood vessel you can see. That is nothing but, see here. Here you can see a long red colored blood vessel. This is nothing but aorta. Now comes vena cava. Okay. Vena cava is the largest vein in the body, and it carries deoxygenated blood from the body back to the heart. Means whatever deoxygenated blood is there, who will carry? Vena cava will carry from the body to the heart, and it is depicted by the blue color. Here you can see vena cava, it carries deoxygenated blood from the body to the heart, and it is depicted by blue color, and it is the largest vein in the body. Next comes pulmonary artery. What these pulmonary arteries will do? They will carry the deoxygenated blood from the right ventricle to the lungs. See here, these are your pulmonary arteries. Now next comes pulmonary veins. What are these pulmonary veins? They will return the oxygenated blood from lungs to the heart. See here, these are pulmonary veins. Next comes pulmonary veins. They will return the oxygenated blood. They will return the oxygenated blood from lungs to the heart. These are our pulmonary veins. See here, like this the blood, oxygenated and deoxygenated blood is transported throughout your body. See here, blood is having what? It is having blood plasma in which it is in which the cells are suspended. Okay, blood is what? It is a fluid connective tissue, and here the fluid medium is called as plasma, and whatever here plate like structures are in a red color, they are your red blood cells which are suspended. Suspended means if you take water and put some sand on that, the sand particles will not dissolve in the water, right? That is called as suspension. Means here in the plasma, red blood cells are not dissolving, but they are insoluble inside the blood plasma. These, hence we call them as the red blood cells are suspended in the blood plasma. Means they will never dissolve, like a sand. Sand will also never dissolve in the water. What the blood plasma will do? It will do the transportation of oxygen, carbon dioxide and all. We all discussed this during respiration. What? blood plasma will transport the carbon dioxide in the dissolved form. Means ಕಾರ್ಬನ್ ಡೈಆಕ್ಸೈಡ್ ಏನಾಗಿರುತ್ತೆ ಬ್ಲಡ್ ಪ್ಲಾಸ್ಮಾ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಡಿಸಾಲ್ವ್ಡ್ ಫಾರ್ಮಲ್ಲಿ ಹೋಗುತ್ತೆ. ಅದೇ ರೀತಿ ಆಕ್ಸಿಜನ್ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ರೆಡ್ ಬ್ಲಡ್ ಸೆಲ್ಸ್ ಜೊತೆ ಬೈಂಡ್ ಆಗಿ ಆಕ್ಸಿಜನ್ ಮಾಲಿಕ್ಯೂಲ್ಸ್ ವಿಲ್ ಬೈಂಡ್ ವಿತ್ ದಿ ರೆಡ್ ಬ್ಲಡ್ ಸೆಲ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸ್ಪೋರ್ಟೆಡ್ ಟು ಯುವರ್ ಆರ್ಗನ್ಸ್. See here, like this, oxygen is binding to the red blood cells, right? Oxygen molecules are binded with the red blood cells. This is how your oxygen is transported through the blood vessels, through the blood. And your carbon dioxide is in the dissolved form in the plasma. ಪ್ಲಾಸ್ಮಾ ಇನ್ ಲಿಕ್ವಿಡ್ ಇರುತ್ತಲ್ಲ, ಲಿಕ್ವಿಡ್ ಫಾರ್ಮ್ ಆಫ್ ಬ್ಲಡ್ ಪ್ಲಾಸ್ಮಾ ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ ನಾವು. ಆ ಪ್ಲಾಸ್ಮಾದಲ್ಲಿ ಕಾರ್ಬನ್ ಡೈಆಕ್ಸೈಡ್ ಡಿಸಾಲ್ವ್ ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ. ಆದರೆ ಆಕ್ಸಿಜನ್ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಅದರಲ್ಲಿರುವಂತಹ ಬ್ಲಡ್ ಪ್ಲಾಸ್ಮಾದಲ್ಲಿ ಫ್ಲೋಟ್ ಆಗ್ತಿರುವಂತಹ ಆರ್ ಬಿ ಸಿಸ್ ಜೊತೆಗೆ ಬೈಂಡ್ ಆಗಿ ಇಟ್ ವಿಲ್ ಗೋ. ದಿಸ್ ಈಸ್ ಅಗೇನ್ ಯುವರ್ ಹಾರ್ಟ್. That only how the blood circulation will take place. See here, this blue colored structure is there na. That blue colored structure is nothing but your largest vein in the body, that is vena cava. Okay, and here red colored structure is there na, that is nothing but largest artery in your body, that is your aorta. How the pump will take place, again just as a revision you can see from auricle it will come to ventricle. Again the ventricle will contract, pressure is created on the valve and it will open. From here again it will come out. This is how the blood is pumped in your body. I hope you all understood this. Thank you for watching.